100 Mob in the building. We want to shout out Young Biz, aka Biz One Times. You already know. Two Up, Mic Drop. You already know we gonna community tab it. And we also gonna drop the link below. We want y'all to do what y'all gotta do to support that. BR in the building, Baton Rouge, nigga. You already know what time it is. And you also already know what time it is with your face, because you already know it's only right that we go ahead on and touch it. Slap! You already know what it is. With me, we want to talk about the whole Juvenile OG Murda situation, because of the simple fact that he doing something that's out of his, character. You know what I'm saying? And it's making the whole NO look at Juvenile in some type of way. Now, we seen what OG Murda been doing, as far as, getting on Miss T. And anybody from the NO that, he feel, shouldn't be in a position that they even in. You know what I'm saying? Even just spitting his truth on how he feel about him. I mean, he joking, he doing what he doing, he joking. But, the thing with Juvenile and him bringing forth, Desist and, desist letter, you got to understand this one thing. A cease and desist letter, can be sent from anybody attorney, when it comes to, playing with people's characters and you playing with people's family, man. So at the end of the day, what is he going to do other than that if you keep on going up on the internet, bouncing from him to BG and saying this and saying that? It's only right he don't want to handle it in a way that's the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because, Juvie is far removed from the streets. It is what it is, no matter how much he rap about it or, put on a persona, you know what I'm saying? From what we heard, Juvie was never a street cat, he just from the streets, And it is a difference, and a lot of people get that mixed and screwed, but the whole thing about it is Juvie got shows and Juvie got a reputation and a career that's still, doing what it do. So when you put this stuff out about Young Buck, his wife, and about him and all of this other stuff like that, he got to do what he got to do, because he got a family that's looking at him to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Another person would have dropped the bag. But at the end of the day, he went up on Tasha K. And when you go up on Tasha K, she known for catching lawsuits and stuff like that, for whether it's talking about Cardi B, whether it's talking about whoever she talking about. You know what I'm saying? She had to pay that off, or she's still paying it off now because of stuff like that. So when you go up on that, you reaching a bigger audience and a bigger crowd than just the the murder show or whatever the case may be. So you got to look at it like that. Juvenile is playing chess. He's not playing checkers no more. You know what I mean? He's not going to send nobody at him. You know what I'm saying? And he's not going to play it in, his way that he want him to play. He going to play it in a way because he got money to put attorneys out there. And, sometimes that's what you got to do, because people feel like it's too much of free speech up on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it ain't just about free speech. It's about people's reputations, you know what I mean? And it's about letting out too much information, you know what I mean? Sometimes to the point where people can feel like you hating, people can feel like that you on the wrong, track to success. Now YouTube has gotten a lot of people out of their element, you know what I mean, to talk about things that maybe they shouldn't have. And this just a lesson learned to, OG, that, he should maybe fall back up on certain individuals. They can't take it like other people can. Now, I think the next person that's going to end up doing this is BG. And if anybody should do it, it should be BG, because he going the hardest up on them. Now, does this mess with your street cred? Does this mess with anything that got to do with what you got going on? Nowadays, no. But to the average cat, you know what I'm saying, that probably know both of them, yes, it is going to make people look at Juvie, different in the NO. So it is what it is, man. But every Tuesday he's saying it's Juvie Tuesday, going in on Juvenile, and now he got a cease and desist letter. So it is what it is, man. It's the 100 Mob. Y'all drop them comments, man. You know what I mean? Y'all tell me, is Juvie playing it all right? Is he playing it, cricket sideways, man? And he should just let him do what he do. I'm out.